My name is Samantha Hawley, and today I will be presenting my persuasive speech on GED programs in Texas. Around 40 million people, about twice the population of New York City, in the United States alone, do not have a high school diploma or equivalent degree. What if I told you that you personally can help those in your community to achieve their basic education? I chose this topic because I did not have a high school diploma until I was 24 years old. After I got my GED, I was able to attend college and be here today to speak with you about this issue. Everyone here values the way education can change a person's life, whether through learning a trade or pursuing a career that requires you to attend a higher learning facility. Though today, these dreams cannot be accomplished if the person has not completed their basic education. Today, I will be discussing the problem of adults in America not having the same opportunities because they do not have a high school diploma, and how spreading awareness of adult education programs helps with this problem, and what our community would look like with and without this support. As I've stated before, there are around 40 million Americans without a high school diploma. According to a study done by Texas A&M University, there are around 3 million people in Texas who do not have a diploma. According to AdLit, a website dedicated to promoting literacy, there are many reasons why a person may drop out of school. Their findings surmise that variables such as ethnicity, socioeconomic background, disability, grades, pregnancy, school climate, mental health crises, and educational support at home, among these other aspects, are associated with not finishing high school. Now that the individual has dropped out, there are many aspects of their life that will be affected by the loss of a diploma. Whatever path they end up taking in life will always be impacted by the realities that come with not completing high school. Psychology today brings light to these kinds of difficulties one faces. Declining wages, continuous unemployment, reliance on welfare and public services, higher rates of incarceration, and reduced productivity are the most shared challenges faced by these people. Those are just some of the challenges that people face that are more apparent to the world. There are also emotional consequences, shame and guilt that come along with the stigma found in our society that people who are dropouts are somehow less than others, that they have failed at a seemingly simple and basic stage of life. We must have compassion, primarily, to face this challenge, for this affects not just the students, but the whole community's welfare. In the age of information, one would think that people have unlimited access to getting their GED. Once an individual wants to enhance their lives by having a GED, they must study and take the exams. Materials for studying are not always accessible, and the tests themselves cost $200 for all 4 subjects. This may not seem like an unreasonable amount of money for many, but for many, this is beyond what they can spare. My proposal to this problem does not fix the issue at the source, but is merely to spread awareness of a program that enables people to have more accessible adult education. In Texas, we have separate regions that have programs called the Education Service Center. These are specialized institutions that focus on adult learning. Our Education Service Center here in Corpus Christi is called the Education Service Center 2. At the ESC2, we have a state-funded program called Crossroads that is entirely focused on helping adults get their GED. Some of the ways that Crossroads enables people to pass their exams are their free classes, composed of online and in-person tutoring services that focus on what subjects the person needs to focus on. Once you have attended the state-mandated amount of hours, they pay for your exams to further enable you to complete your GED. You may be thinking, why does it matter if I spread awareness of programs like this one? Well, the state funds these programs based off of attendance. There may be those around you that need these classes, or they may know somebody who needs these classes, so promoting them helps these programs stay in service. Now that we have talked about the solution, we may move on to the vision of our community. Let's look at what life might look like for an individual if they never accomplish getting their GED. Household incomes are lower, and children are more likely not to finish high schools if their role models do not. On the brighter side, if the individual does indeed get their diploma, higher education can be sought, more opportunities arise in and out of the workplace, and setting an example for those who are around you is more accessible. So today, I discussed the problem of how not having a high school diploma affects lives, how GED programs are helping with this problem, and what our community would look like with and without this support. Some ways you, as an individual, can encourage the community to chase their educational dreams are to donate books, spread the word, volunteer at schools, and support those around you. If you would like to find more about the ESC2, their contact information is 361-561-8488. and their website is theesc2.net. There are many ways our community that may feel like they are not worthy of having a diploma. Personal challenges in our youth should not hinder our quality of life later. There is always room for change, and you can start over today. Supporting those in our community begins by ending the stigma that not having a diploma is a personality flaw that stems from the weakness of the will. Kindness and empathy truly starts at the home and extends outward.